Hello everyone, new terrible background, and yes, I need a haircut, I know. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for coming to my channel to come check out this video. Today I decided, or this week anyways, I decided I was going to do something more of the lines that is more of a kind of serious video. I was late to school the other day and I was walking to school, and as I was walking to school I saw a man. He was in a wheelchair. Of course, knowing me, I tried to cut a corner so that he wouldn't see me because he looked like he was struggling. I know, I'm a fucking terrible person, but I kind of had to get to school and I didn't really want to have to deal with having to help people, but something said you're going to hell if you don't. And of course I kept walking anyways because me, yet again, a fucking terrible person. But my music was, yes, of course, turned up all the way, and I could hear him yelling at me. I guess he needed help, and of course he needed help because he wouldn't be yelling at me. I mean, a person just walks by and you're seeing a man struggle over here. Offer some help. I didn't do that. Instead, I kept walking, but something told me to turn around, so of course I did. I took off my headphones and I walked over to the man. He had no legs. I felt even worse about it because I was about to just keep walking without helping a man who has no legs. He's in a wheelchair and he's actually trying to get somewhere. Yes, I know he looked a little homeless, but I know he probably lives in the rehabilitation center that's like a few hundred feet away, a few yards. I don't know measurements, so you know. Anyways, as I continued to walk towards him, I continued to feel even worse about myself, noticing that the man had no legs, and I'm a terrible person for not even wanting to try to help. But of course, the thing inside me said, go help him, because I'm just a good person, I guess. Maybe? No. Anyways, after that, we talked, or I guess we didn't really talk. I talked to him to see what was up, if he needed help with anything. He said yes, and could you take me over to the fucking train railing rail station? Is that a thing? Anyways, I agreed and I said okay. I went completely in the opposite direction of with which my school was, almost to the point where I didn't know where the fuck I was going. And once we got to the destination, he asked me again if I could take him somewhere different because this isn't where he needed to be. At that point, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Am I gonna be killed by a legless man? That's not something to joke about. But anyways, I took him to his destination because I felt bad. This man has no legs. He can't just, well, he can stroll himself there, but he can't necessarily do it on his own per se, I guess you could say. Anyways, I helped him to the next destination, which was a gas station, and he asked me, he gave me some money. I at first thought it was a scam, that he was gonna try to fucking sue me or some shit if I took his money and then went into the gas station to buy something. He was gonna be like, you robbed me or something, because the point with which I was in was like in a ghetto kind of area, like run down. Anyways, this is nowhere near my house. I'm like at least 2 miles away out, and he gives me this money and he says, go get me a drink, any kind of drink, I don't care. And he gives me extra money. He keeps offering me this money and I keep denying it, but he gives me the money anyways. So I go into the gas station and I get him a Sprite or whatever, and then I think about it. Knowing me, I'm a terrible person, so I get myself a drink anyways with the money he said I could use because I'm a whore. Anyways, after that I came out and I gave him his soda. I obviously put my soda in my bag before I came out because I didn't want to seem like I actually used the money, because that's kind of weird. To me anyways, at least. After that we talked for a little bit. He was grateful, at least, and I was happy I wasn't going to get killed by a legless man. But moral of the story is, you shouldn't always judge people on how they look, and more importantly, you should cherish your life because anything drastic could happen. He was telling me about he's the only one in that rehabilitation center who actually does anything, who goes out and gets a job. Everyone else wants to just sit around and do nothing and feel sorry for themselves. So I had some, like, I had some, what's the fucking word? Since I can't seem to find a word, I had some liking for this man because he showed that he's got obviously no legs, and he's even able to just want to go out and do something, go get a job, but the other men who live in the house with him, they don't give a fuck anymore. They're just out of it. They have barely any problems wrong with them, but this man has no legs and he's still trying to do something with his life. So that showed me a bit of something inside of myself. So moral of the story, cherish what you have and don't take things for granted, because the next thing you know, you might not have any legs and you might be in the same position. Another thing, make sure if you see someone in need, obviously you want to like search like what the situation may be. Are you gonna get killed or something? But if it's someone who actually looks like they need help, I wouldn't say this is hard, because many times this stuff happens and a person ends up getting killed for it because they're gullible, I guess you could say, and the fact that they actually want to help someone, and then this person turns around and like stabs them in the back, literally, and they end up dying and never being seen again. And the person magically grows legs with which they'd never had before. So anyways, moral of the story, help people out that you can in your community and cherish your life. Yeah, pretty much. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Leave a comment in the section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that crazy shit. Is that even crazy? Is that even considered crazy? I'm retarded. Okay, thank you. Shit. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and make sure to tune in. Who am I? Make sure to go check out my video next week. Last week I did the sibling tag, so make sure to go back and check that thing out, like, subscribe, fucking, you know the drill, and have a great fucking day. Bye.